Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I thought we'd do another review today, since I've had quite a few questions on the Triumph screen, the highway screen from Triumph, and also I'm going to go do a bit of a review about the seat as well, the standard Triumph seat. We'll sort of go through both of them. Do I want to change them? That is the number one question. Anyway, let's hit the road, just go for a ride, get out of London a bit to test the screen properly, and go through how she performs. So yeah, just basically I've done all of the touring, I've gone long distances on the bike, and I've been really pleased with the screen so far. It definitely is not perfect by any stretch, by any means. You do get some buffeting over the top. I mean, on the motorway speeds, I would describe it as a lot of buffering, but even so, it takes all of the wind off your chest. If I was riding along on those tours for, 5 to 6 hours, if I was going high speeds, you'd be hanging on for dear life without that screen, I would have thought. Oh, I haven't been out on the bike for, about 4 days now. It's starting to feel a bit weird. That's a long time for me. Shows how much riding I'm getting in, which is good. So if I just go over the screen quickly in this city riding. Obviously in city riding it doesn't make much difference. You're not getting any wind, you're not going quick enough to get any invasive wind power, so the screen's not going to make any difference. Practicality wise, it's no less practical. Just sits here, you're not looking through it, or I'm not at least. I'm 5'9" and I'm looking right above it, which is good, and yeah, it's absolutely fine for in the city. Now there are other options of screens for this bike. You don't have to go to Triumph to get the highway screen. I believe Marlin, M-A-R-L-I-N, they do a screen for it, specifically for the Speedmaster. And another one I've seen actually is Dart Fly Screens. Thank you very much to a watcher who commented and recommended those. Yeah, Dart Fly Screens, they're smaller, those screens, but I have heard that they give less buffeting than this straight up highway screen. I haven't actually tried them myself. But one more thing actually I haven't thought of is, with this fuel crisis going on at the moment, am I going to be able to get some fuel? I mean, I'll probably be alright for today, but I'd like to fill up just around the corner here. We shall see. Hopefully the people at the top have sorted it out, and people have stopped panic buying fuel, so we can fill the old girl up. She's got to take priority. Probably be ushered straight to the front of the queue, I would have thought, as soon as they see the Speedmaster. I'm joking, of course. Is there any fuel? Looks clear. Sorry, no fuel. Oh man. The crisis is true. Okay. Damn. We can't go too far today. Looks like we're going to have to conserve fuel. I thought not to risk it too much, not going to go for a long... I was going to go out of London on the motorway, but I'm quite low on fuel and I don't fancy running out of fuel mid-journey. So change of plan. We've come to Richmond Park here. Beautiful spot in London. Don't worry, this road isn't actually closed. If anyone mentions that in the comments, we're allowed to go through here. Yeah, so come to Richmond Park and we'll do a little talk over the screen and over the seat as well. And I think maybe make a decision as to whether I want to change one or both of them or neither of them. We shall see. Sadly, I won't be able to do a high-speed test with the screen, but you can trust me. I have done a lot of riding with it on the 2 tours, and since I've had the bike over the last couple of months, so I can give an honest and correct opinion with that. Cool. Well, whilst we're just riding along to our spot, the weather's taken a turn in the UK. Not too pleased. I'm sure if I'm pleased I came back yet. It's windy today, very windy, and threatening to rain as well. We're heading into autumn now. We're in autumn, settling down, hunkered down the hatches for 6 months pretty much. Look at those deer. Don't know if you can see that. Wow. Oh, I've got to get a picture of them. Gotta stop here, guys. Even in London I can't stop stopping. Extreme motorbiking here in Richmond Park. We're going in. Just gonna head a little bit closer into these deer. Go and have a look. I can't help myself. Let's approach with caution. So I'm just walking up now. Not too close, to be honest. But at least I've got all the protection. If things go wrong, I think I'll be alright. So I don't know if that makes out in the camera, but they're a group of stags, and there's one really close just there. He's a big fella. God, I really don't want to get too close. I don't want to disturb them, but he is up close. I didn't know the stags were this big. Impressive things. Stunning antlers on it. As you can see, I'm not too close. Give them their space. Alrighty, that's enough of deer watching. Let's jump back on. Go and find a nice spot to just chat over the screen and the seat. Oh, look at that. Fuel lights on. Very pleased I didn't go too far out of London. Not too sure. I haven't been following the news. Excuse my ignorance, but not too sure what's been going on with this fuel crisis. It's if anyone wants to update me, I've not been following it. Is it? I think we have enough. The country has enough fuel, but we don't have enough drivers to deliver it around. Something like that. That's the idea I've got anyway. Well, hopefully it passes pretty quickly, because I've got some riding to do. Or can we overtake the cyclist? He's cruising. He's had us. He's got the legs on us today. The Speedmaster, she couldn't keep up. Maybe we can do him here on the hill. Go on. Got him. Woo! God, I feel good about myself. Alright, finally made it to a semi-decent place to stop here, having been distracted by the deer. But yeah, if we get onto the screen, do I change it or not? Basically, I think my review of it would be, as I was saying, in town and slow riding, it's absolutely fine. Like, no problems, but to be fair, if you're in a town and slow riding, you don't need a screen in the first place. Moving on, getting a little bit, when you pick up speed, I personally think anything above 50 miles an hour, you do get a bit of buffering to the helmet. If the wind's in the wrong direction and you're unlucky, you do get a bit of sort of head movement. It's not too bad, and to be honest, for this type of bike as well. I didn't buy it to be riding on motorways and dual carriages the whole time, so I was very happy with it. I enjoyed it on the trip. I love the way it looks, really like that old school high screen. That's really what sold it to me, as well as the protection to your body. But yeah, I really liked it. It's not to say there aren't better screens out there at all. Of course, you've got the Dartfly screen and the Marlin screen. There's just a couple that are specifically made for the Speedmaster. But yeah, it takes all of the wind off of here down, which takes a lot of pressure when you're on those quicker roads off of your upper body, but it does create some buffering on your head, so just bear that in mind. But the screen I will not be changing for now. That's the answer to that question on the screen. Screen staying, guys. Whether you like it or not, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep her on for now. I love the look, and I'm willing, personally, I'm willing to put up with the buffeting on the head at higher speeds. You can see there as well when I'm sitting on it, just a quick demonstration, that my eyes are well above the top of the screen, which is very important, so you can obviously see over the screen, and if it's raining it doesn't block your field of view. So I'm 5'9", and that's a really good height screen, I'd say, for me. So guys, onto the seat. How have I found the seat? In shorter distances, anything up to an hour, maybe 2 hours, it's okay. Very short riding, half an hour around town or anything, it's not a problem at all. It's such a comfortable bike. One thing I should mention is I have had a pillion on a couple of times, not for long, but the top of the seat is very small and hard, and it's not comfy for a pillion. Definitely not for long distances. It's all right for around town, popping down to the shops or whatever, but for a tour you'd want to change that out. So the standard seat, I do get, after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I get quite uncomfortable on that, actually. My hip starts to hurt, leg goes a bit numb, and I sort of need to stop and sort of stretch out. Yeah, that is something I'm thinking about. Now, Triumph do another seat. They do exactly the same size as this. It's like dark brown leather, diamond stitched, quilted, really nice looking seat. I'm a bit torn. I am thinking of changing the seat. Screen's staying, but I think the seat's got to go. With the distances I'm doing and all of the touring, I just got to prioritize comfort, really. I've been looking around. There are the Corbin company. They do seats for the Speedmaster, and they're incredibly nice. I'll put a link down below. Take a look at their website. If you haven't seen them, they look like stunning seat. So I'm definitely contemplating one of those. I'm also contemplating, Triumph do, I believe on the 2020 models, or 221, it comes standard, the Speedmaster, with the comfort seat, the rider comfort seat, excuse me. Thinking that is a definite possibility as well. I'm not sure how much more comfortable that's going to be, but considering they call it the comfort seat, I'm hoping it'll be more comfortable. So that's up there as well. So I've sort of got three choices, really. We're looking at the diamond stitched, just for looks, aesthetics really. Number 2, the comfort seat from Triumph, which is the same stitching and colour as this, but more comfortable. Number 3, all in, go for a Corbin seat and complete bespoke design it, your own leather stitching, and they look incredibly comfortable. That's it really. I've made the decision. The seat's gonna go, but it's just which one I go for, and I'll do a video on that maybe in a week or so once I've made my mind up, and we'll do a big reveal of the seat I've gone for. Well, thanks for that, guys. Hope that was useful for some of you that I know have Speedmasters or are thinking of getting them. Yeah, just a quick one there. We're keeping the screen for now. Seat's gonna have a change out. Let's see which one I go for. Thanks for watching, guys. Any comments or questions, just leave them below, and I will do my best to get back to you on them. Cheers. Take it easy. Ciao, Bella.